Good morning. Day 11 of our Direttissima attempt. We got up at 6, set an alarm, but I was already up. Been getting up at daybreak pretty consistently. Broke down camp and made our way to the Hancock Overlook. It's going to be another great day. I'm drying out some stuff. Had a little coffee accident this morning in the tent. Just for one little mistake, man. I was getting ready to just pull my backpack out of the tent. Everything else was already out, except for the air mattress and the sleeping bag, and accidentally knocked the coffee cup over. And if you click the lid on it, even if it knocks over, it doesn't spill. It's a GSI mug, but I had not clicked the top and it spilled. Probably lost about half of it. So sad. Luckily, I've been alternating my socks, dry, wet every day. So I still had the fairly wet, damp socks, I guess, from yesterday, and use that to mop up most of it, and have a great opportunity to dry out. Waiting for my resupply. Oh boy, can't wait. Can't wait. I think there's some McDonald's coming. I think there's some muffins and scones from Mad River coming. Man, oh man. Fantastic. So I think Sarah will probably be here. I think the Subway she's going to stop at opens at 9. It's like 8:45. I'm really surprised there's no day hikers here yet. I mean, kind of shocking. If I was doing a day hike, you know, I mean, I'm a little bit of an early person, but I mean, I'd be in the parking lot by 8. So I'm surprised a little bit. I'm sure there'll be some folks that show up. It's just too nice of a day. So we're going to have a little road walk today. That's the famous Kankamangas Highway that the locals here, I guess I'm a local now, I've been in New Hampshire for a while, called the Kank. So I'm going to have to road walk south on the Kank to the Greeley Ponds trailhead. I'm not exactly sure, you know, you look at it on a map, it looks like maybe it's a mile, who knows. But it's a road walk, so no big deal. Other than that, we're just making some coffee. This is a little kiosk. This is like a neat viewpoint for folks to come and kind of get the views of all the surrounding peaks, and explains where all the peaks are. I think that's it for now. Can't think of any. Oh, you know what I wanted to talk about? I was really curious what my battery usage was going to be. So I have redundancy built in, right? I have the InReach Mini, which I'm testing out for the first time ever. I love it. It's great. If I'm doing a long text to Sarah, I'll just link it to my cell phone that has a SIM card in it. That's my primary cell phone, right? The SIM card. It's a phone. And do my thing. And the InReach just has had great coverage. I also have just a handheld GPS unit. It's a Garmin Oregon, because that's what I've always used. I do use the Gaia app on the phone more, and on the iPad for planning, but not really for hiking. I put it on one day to track, and I just thought it was taking up too much battery, even with airplane mode, so I stopped. But I think, you know, for a longer through hike on the PCT or whatever, that's probably the way to go, just because with the handheld Oregon, I got to carry extra AA's, i.e. more weight. I've got a couple different battery packs. I've got an Anchor right now that I've been using the whole trip, and I still have like one blue light. I still have some juice in it, which is shocking because I'm topping off the Garmin InReach. I'm topping off my cell phone with the SIM card if I use the cell phone that day. I also have 2 other cheap iPhone 7s with no SIM card. One has like all my downloaded music. The other one has podcasts, and it's the one I'm using to take these videos. Just from, you know, years and years of backpacking and not having access to like cell service, I just have downloaded a bunch of stuff. And I also have, from before I started using the, you know, refurbished iPhone 7s, which go for about $150 on the internet. I have an iPod Touch, I guess it's called, whatever that, which it's outrageous. I spent like, I don't know, $250 for it until I realized, oh, I could just use a cheaper refurbished iPhone and get the same deal. So I'm topping off basically 5 electronics every night, and I still have juice in my Anchor battery pack. So I'm super happy about that. Also with the canisters, you know, the all-season Jetboil, even though I was like, it was so cold the first week, I was keeping them in my sleeping bag. I'm still on my first canister. Now, the first few days I wasn't heating up any freeze-dried meals, just heating up beverages, so that makes a little bit of a difference. But I'm also super happy that I've gotten this far with just one canister. So I initially had like brought 3 with the cold and everything, but I think I can definitely shift down to 2 and have plenty, so that's what I'm gonna do. Well, I've been talking for a while. It's another great day in the Whites, and waiting for Sarah, and we'll talk to you soon. Day 11 update. McDonald's! Sarah, my wife, came by, and she brought all kinds of goodies that I now have to repack. But man, it was great to see muffins and McMuffins and cheese and crackers and cold beer. So we're all set up for the next part of the trip, and we're going to be heading over to the Oseolas, which, as you can see, are right behind us. Bye for now. Hello friends, day 11 update. It's around 1:30 in the afternoon, Tuesday, May 10th. That pointy guy up there is our first 4,000 footer of the day, East Oseola. And then we're going to continue along that ridge and hit Oseola proper, and then hopefully we'll have the energy to head back down into the valley to Tripoli Road, and we'll set up camp somewhere around there tonight. Another gorgeous day. I can't believe how lucky I'm getting with this weather. Just unbelievable. So, funny story, after the resupply from Sarah, and after I kind of got everything reorganized, repacked, heaviest pack I've had since day 1, started walking, there's a brief highway walk on the Kank-Mangus Highway from the Hancock Trailhead to the Greeley Ponds Trailhead. And I'm probably about halfway through the walk. It's not a very long walk. There's not a whole lot of traffic. It's a Tuesday morning, and I see a little red car with mass tags pass me by, heading towards Conway. No big deal. A bunch of cars have passed me by, and I'm walking a little further, and then I see the car next to me heading back towards Lincoln. Window rolled down, young guy driving, and you know, hey, what's up? And I didn't think it took too long before he asked if I was out here doing a Direttissima. And of course I was. And he pulled over on the shoulder, went over and talked. I had a feeling that it was, he's pretty famous here in the Whites anyway, Philip Carcia, I think. Philo. He works at the Notch Hostel, really cool guy. I've heard him on a bunch of podcasts. Loves to get out and hit it in the mountains. Just insane stuff. Direttissimas, you know, FKT stuff. Did a yo-yo Direttissima. He did a calendar, he did a year grid, fastest known time, not calendar year, but he planned it. Just all kinds of fun stuff. He's really making some neat projects out here. And we just chatted about the Direttissima for a little bit. Really, really cool. You know, he said there's no way someone walking with a backpack on this stretch of road is doing anything except the Direttissima. And he would know because he's done a lot of them. So between seeing my wife and seeing him, it was a pretty cool day. You know, you go for days without talking to anyone out here, or it's just a friendly hello. You don't really, you know, chat. So it's nice to have human interaction for an extended period of time with 2 people. You don't know, you miss that stuff until you don't have it. Anyway, I want to get up to East Oseola. I don't think there's a view on that one, but I haven't aired my feet out since the Hancock Overloop. And although it's been pretty dry conditions overall today, which is nice, I do want to keep taking care of my feet so that they get me through the long haul. That's it for now. This is the first day I'm noticing I'm drinking a lot more water. It's definitely warmer than it has been, which is really nice. You know, short sleeves, shorts. Really enjoying the weather, enjoying the views. Just a Tuesday in the whites. We'll check in later. Hello friends, day 11 update. It's about 3 in the afternoon and we made it to the summit of Oseola. Trail's in pretty good condition. The quote-unquote chimney was free of snow and ice, and surprisingly have not seen anyone else on either peak. So I'm hoping that there's been some traffic on the trail going down the Tripoli Road, or it's going to be a little post-holy until the snow peters out. So we're going to find out real soon how that's going to be looking. Otherwise, man oh man, it is a great day out here. I can see Waterville Valley down in the distance over there. And I don't know if the video is picking it up, but you can see half a moon. It's kind of been tracking it as it's making its way across the sky there. Pretty cool. That's it for now. I'm already starting to think about one of those Subway sandwiches that Sarah brought me. Also thinking about a cold Fiddlehead IPA. I splurged and brought 2 with me. That Sarah brought 4, and I could jam 2 in my pack, so we took 2. And at the bottom of the pack, staying nice and cold. So it's going to be a good night at base camp if I'm not, hopefully not post-holing for a mile or 2 down the trail. But if we are, we are. We'll deal with it. So that's it from the summit, and we'll check in later. Hello, day 11 in the books, the recap. Coming down Oseola, it wasn't too bad. Still, it was a little post-holy, but it didn't last very long. I haven't been on this side of Oseola in a long time. I forgot how bouldery this trail was. So it definitely took a bit of a toll on the knees with a full pack. The fullest of full packs. I was starting to get worried because I was looking on the topo map. I didn't really see any streams or brooks crossing, and I thought I might have to walk all the way, not all the way, but have to walk more up Tripoli Road or down Tripoli Road, I guess how you look at it, to the Tecumseh trailhead where there is definitely water there. But fortunately, I'm on the Oseola Trail. I'm about a quarter mile or less from Tripoli Road. And I don't know if it's snow melt or always running water, but I've got running water and I've got a nice leafy bed, kind of getting camp situated, just getting started. I have to do all the camp chores. I think that's where we're going tomorrow. I think that's Tecumseh. But if you're going to set up camp and you have cold beer and it's been a couple of weeks since you've had one, cheers. Cheers to the Direttissima. 2 more in the books today. Oh, kind of like the sausage McMuffins with no egg I had this morning. Sarah was great, made all kinds of stops for me. I was feeling very ambitious and asked her to get 6 of them. You know, it's just a muffin, sausage, and cheese. And I thought it would keep, you know, if I didn't get to them right away. Well, as I was chatting with Sarah and then she left and I was like still kind of organizing and getting ready to head out, I ate all 6 of them. Boy, did they taste good. But let me tell you, going up East Osceola, 4 should have probably been my limit. I was starting to feel a little McDonald's nauseous, you know that feeling. But it passed. I just kept drinking a ton of water, and yeah, felt strong going up East Osceola. Felt strong until probably on the way down where I was starting to lose lose the trail legs a little bit, but not too bad. Just, you know, taking a few more rests, because that's, you know, for me at least, I tend to get more slippy and lose attention on the way down when I'm trying to race to find a good camp. I just have to remind myself, hey man, you got to slow down. Camp's not going anywhere. I can't believe I've got like direct sunlight right now. This is awesome. It's showing up as like 68 degrees on my Garmin. Unbelievable. Just thinking 3 nights ago, it was in the mid-20s in my tent. My shoes were rock solid, my socks were rock solid, and now here we are. Spring in the whites, it's crazy. It looks like I got a little sun. I put sunscreen on my face, but I guess I gotta apply more just to keep a check on that. So here we are at camp. We're gonna keep working on getting our chores done. We've got a delicious Subway sandwich waiting for us. Can't wait to dig into that. Gonna chill with this beer. And I know I said yesterday we were probably gonna do a short day today, and it ended up being almost 13 miles, so by no means was it short. And when you're doing a long project like this, I was thinking about this, because I had planned out all different mileage and how long it would take. Over the course of, you know, 25 days, what a difference it makes between averaging 10 miles a day to averaging 12 miles a day to averaging 15 miles a day. How much you shorten or elong your trip just by those couple of miles each day. So I'm pretty happy. I think I'm averaging about 12, 13 a day. That's probably a good zone for me without, you know, wearing out or injuring myself, and taking a shorter day here or there where it makes sense. You know, if it was bad weather, I'd be more inclined to take shorter days, but with the weather being what it is right now, and me feeling pretty strong, I'm gonna probably keep banging out 10, 12 mile days. I have to really look at the maps, but I'm thinking after going up and down Tecumseh, I'll probably at least start to climb up to the pyramids, but not really tackle those. Just like find a nice spot, hopefully, to set up base camp, take kind of a shorter day, hopefully, and then like be ready to go to knock out the pyramids the following day. So that's where we are. Another day in the books, and we'll see you in the morning. Cheers.